One of my biggest pet peeves is when you're conversing with someone and they don't ask you any questions.
So I don't think this is talked about enough because, at least in my experience, like I used to do it quite a bit before where I would just kind of assume that the other person would just continue talking and they would carry most of the conversation. But I realize now, especially now that I'm older, that this isn't the right way. You really need to add to the conversation. And even if you don't have anything that you think is interesting to the other person, then just ask the other person why they like or dislike, enjoy, not enjoy the thing that they're talking about right now, just so that you're kind of at least participating in the conversation, and then you're showing the other person, how you feel about something, or that you're confused about something, or that you don't understand something. Or try to relate to them. Say, like, oh, yeah, I know someone who also does X or does Y, um, right? Just so that you're trying to relate to the person. And so many times when I was younger, I would just kind of assume that the other person would just like carry the conversation, and that it wasn't until later that if when you're talking and you're trying to generate ideas, you're trying to form sentences and trying to communicate with another person, that takes energy because as you're talking in a conversation, you need to read what the other person is giving you, right? So like even right now, so like I'm making a TikTok video, but I'm not talking to a person, I'm talking to the camera right now. But if I was talking to a person, like if I was talking to you in real life right now, you would be giving me signals. You would be giving me body language. Maybe you roll your eyes because you don't really like what I'm saying, or maybe you yawn to kind of show me like you're tired, or maybe I'm not saying something interesting, or maybe you're like not blinking and you're just like staring into my eyes because you're showing a lot of interest in what I'm saying. And then you say something, right? And then therefore you have to, you are reacting to what I'm saying, and then you say something. Then I have to internalize what you say. Then I respond and reply back to whatever you just said. So understanding that there's a dynamic in a conversation, like there is this back and forth, and you have to, unfortunately, you have to use some of your brain power to be able to engage in this. So just be aware.